Yeah, boy. Hi guys, so today's video guys, we're going to be fixing this Tamagotchi, or as you call it, it is actually a GIGA pet. So it's not really a Tamagotchi, but it's kind of like from that time period. So yeah, got this GIGA pet here, which is actually quite a sought after one, and for some reason it's quite expensive, and that is a Bugs Life one. So this is like one they released back in, what does it say, 1997, which is when the big hype for these were. And this one is actually, yeah, as I said, it's quite expensive. I've seen this go for about 100 quid, sometimes more. But this one I got this off Vinted, and I paid about £25 for it, something like that. So I got it for a good price. Was meant to come in a manual, but it didn't come in a manual, so I was quite gutted about that, because I was going to add that to my collection because I didn't have it. But I'm not too fussed, still got it for a good price. And the usual problem with these ones is that they actually have problems with the speakers. They usually go, well, the speaker usually goes on and the sound goes. And it's usually because, well, these ones have different speakers than they would have in a like original Tamagotchi, or even like most Tamagotchis, like even the connections and stuff like that, the same like kind of speakers in them. But these have different. So the regular kind of speaker you would get in them is these. These are the ones you would normally get inside a Tamagotchi or virtual pet or whatever. But these would have like proper ones like you would get in a Game Boy or in your phone. And this is what I will replacing it with. So you might well just about see it in there. But usually the problem is either gets damp or something, and then they go rusty. I've already done it to a few of these already. I've already fixed these ones up. So this one's already been replaced with a new one. So I've got that one. These ones actually never needed doing, but they did do quite a few different variants of them, of the GIGA pets like that. Let me just bring that down so you can see it. They've also got a really cool one here, which is Small Soldiers one they released, and then a Rugrat one. Yeah, I've already done all these, fixed these up, got them all replaced, and they all work great. But yeah, a lot of times with them, especially GIGA pets, the speakers like go on them and you think, oh, they're knackered. But actually no, you can actually fix them. And all you need to do is get yourself some of these. Just take that off. Ooh. All you need to do is get yourself some of these, and you just basically trim the wire a bit and then basically solder it back onto the board, and there you go. So it's quite a simple fix, but we'll show you how it's done. So right, I need to unscrew this, which I'll do this on film, or should I do it off film? I'll do a quick little bit here, and then I'll go straight to open it up properly. So as you can see, I am using a rubbish screwdriver because I've actually lost my main one. I don't know what I've done with it, and I wanted to get this one fixed and running and going. So I thought I'd just with this rubbish screwdriver, but it does the job. It's opening it up nicely. So there you go. It's going to be very, very simple to do. All we've got to do is basically desolder the speaker from these points, and then I can pull the old one out, and yeah, just like that. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to turn on my soldering iron, and then wait for that to get hot, and then I'll be back with you guys installing a new one. Before I start doing that, guys, I forgot to show you that it actually does work, and the fact that it actually has no sound, which I'll start doing now. So at the moment it should be doing noises and stuff, which as you can see it's not. It's just doing animations and stuff. And there you can go, you can click the one you want, name it, and there you go. So there's literally no sound, you can't hear a thing, which is annoying. So we're going to fix that, like I said. So let's do this. So first, before I actually do any desoldering, I'm going to actually add some flux to the areas that need basically coming off. It helps basically flow the solder, and then it releases it a bit better, and then when you want to add another one onto it, it makes it a lot easier. So we'll just add a bit of flux to these areas, and yeah, whilst I wait for the soldering iron to actually get hot, I'm going to actually try and break away the plastic on this one. So you get these little bits where I've like glued on. I usually try and like get a flathead screwdriver. So I've got a little flathead on this bit, and just put it down there, and you can kind of lift it away the old speaker. But yeah, it's just a bit of struggle sometimes, but you'll get it out. So that's already broken off anyway. But we need to get the old one out to get the new one in. So here we go, look. Just push down and pull the old one away. And as you can see, it is 100% rusty. So if your speaker looks like this, then you know that's the reason why it's not working, because it's rusty and yeah, knacked. So yeah, we're going to replace it with a brand spanking new one, which looks like this. And all you got to do is basically cut that wire, kind of have it the same length as that, and yeah, easy. So right, solder iron's pretty good to go. I'm going to try and desolder this. So to be careful not to touch the plastic, because you can melt it, and that is annoying. I've done it plenty of times. So there we go. That one's up. Sometimes it doesn't come away. You can actually add some solder to it again, and that sometimes helps it as well. Add some solder whilst trying to get it off. Come on. There we go. Out. So what we'll do, add a bit of extra solder there, because that one didn't have much on it. I think that'll do, I think. But just make sure you put them back on these set areas here. It doesn't matter which way the wire goes in. So I've already trimmed these down, as you can see now. Look, they're down to size. So now I'm going to try and get these on here now, which shouldn't be too hard. And then I should have a speaker working. Let me just make sure you guys can see what I'm doing. I ain't no pro at this, so if my soldering action on this is rubbish, then there you go. I'm not an expert, but I've just learned from watching people on YouTube and just giving it a go myself. Come on. I need to get some solder. Try and get this one a bit better. Now I've got it kind of basically down on that side. There we go. Nice bit of solder there. the wire is showing, but it should be alright. I'm not going to do a perfect job on it, but that's that. Now I can take this little like sticky bit. I don't really need a sticky bit on it anyway, but I'll take this off. Basically allows it to be stuck, but we can push the speaker back in here. They literally fit perfectly in here as well, which is great. I'll whack a link in the bottom in the description if you want to know where I got these speakers from. I just bought these randomly, just thinking, oh, see if they work. And there you go, look, straight in there, perfectly. So we're gonna now, well, solder it all back up, or solder it out, screw it all back up. I'm just gonna do that, like that. Well, actually, I'm going to test it first to see if it works now. We'll get the battery back in. And let's have a listen. As you can hear it straight away, you can hear that noise. You're able to hear it. We'll just get it up to the mic. Get the mic over here. As you can see. Working. You couldn't hear any of that like bleeping or anything before. So that's wicked. Awesome. I'm so pleased I managed to fix that in a really good time as well. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to screw it all back up. Screw it all back up now, guys. And that'll be my first repair on it on my channel for ages. I've not done one in a long time of fixing these little beasties up because, yeah, like I said plenty of times before, I love collecting these and I love repairing them and adding them to the collection by buying faulty ones and stuff like that as well. I've fixed quite a few since I've been collecting them. This one's probably going to go up for sale as it is a double. I just saw it and thought that's a really good price, and I should be able to get close to £100 for this bad boy, so which is pretty amazing. So if anyone's got this one hidden away in an attic or in a cupboard or, you know, a drawer somewhere, get it out. And yeah, people are after these little creatures, little beastie little gadgets, and I love them as like myself. I can't get enough of them, and I'm always on the hunt for new ones. I'm getting new ones every year. I've managed to get quite a few new ones this year. So I'm probably going to at some point maybe do an update of my collection, and hopefully you guys may want to see that, because I do enjoy doing videos about these. As much as I like to go around the boot sales, I do like getting these little beasts. So there we go, that's done. I'll put that back in there so you can see 100% that it is working. I'll screw that back in with this really awful screwdriver. Probably the worst one to use for this kind of thing, but it's done the job. So amazing. So that fully works now with the sound, and we just take the speaker up, my mic off, and you go to here, and just click this one. Hear the noises? Yeah, works great, guys, and that's how you do it. So if you want to be able to fix a GIGA pet which doesn't have sound, that's how you do it. So it's very, very easy, doesn't take too long at all, and if you manage to do one, well done, and it's an easy job to do. So thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.